You know Lacey. She was born in your town about 15 years ago. She lives in your neighborhood. As a little girl, Lacey dreamed of being a princess. She loved horses, rainbows, and riding her bike. Lacey was good in school. Science was her favorite class. She also loved going to church. By the time she reached middle school, hanging out with her friends and going to youth group were among her favorite things. On the eve of her 13th birthday, Lacey's mom arranged for a couple of her friends to come over to celebrate her big day. The girls decided to take a walk to the corner store, and on the way home, they met a couple of guys who invited them to a party.
And we went later that night. We snuck out and stuffed our beds and stuff to make it look like we were there. And we went to the party.
Not a smart decision, but we probably all did something when we were young that wasn't the wisest choice.
And I was sitting on the couch just listening to music. My friends were off dancing and stuff, and some really cute guy comes up and he's like, "So do you go to parties often?" And I was like, "No, not at all. Like, this is my first party." I was like, I go to church all the time. I was like, I really love God, and that's why I haven't really been drinking this, like, because I'm just trying to see like what the fuss is about these parties, because I'm going into 8th grade. And he's like, "Oh, you're really young." And I was like, "Yeah."
For Lacey, that night, the night before her 13th birthday, would change her life forever.
And I talked to him for a little bit, and he was like telling me he really liked me and stuff like that. And, you know, I was like, okay, whatever. So I gave him my number, and we talked for a little bit and hang out, and we go to like movies and malls, trips and stuff like that. And it was pretty cool. Like, I never had like a boyfriend before, so it was like cool. And it was like just like really special to me. It was like I felt like I was like a princess, like a queen or something. And he used to call me his queen.
A child, stalked and trapped by a predatory pimp, victimized and enslaved in the domestic sex trade.
Like, I lived my whole life, like, you know, sex is for marriage and love and stuff like that. And then it was like everything that I ever believed was like just kind of thrown to the garbage. Like, those are just silly, childish dreams kind of thing. I didn't want to stay out late nights having sex with a bunch of people, being beat up by some dude, watching more girls come in and go through the same thing I did.
You know Lacey. She's in your church, your school, your neighborhood.
Do you recognize me?